What's going on, YouTube? Back here in the greenhouse. Another Thursday update for the Lava Rock Aquaponic garden. As you can see, everybody is looking very nice. Don't confuse it with the awesome growth back there on the hydro wall. But, yep, water level, full, completely. I'll talk about that more. Well, I guess I can show it right here. That 90 right there at the bottom. I took this piece of a conduit that's leaning up there, stuck it in the fish tank, moved the 90 this way, and the rain gutter pretty much filled this thing up. It took, I don't know, 3 nights, I guess, to go ahead and fill up, but I know I probably shouldn't have went that quick, that fast. I mean, I've even got my pipes underwater there. Yes, they still work. That's one awesome thing about aquaponics. I have flooded well, they were outside before there was ever a greenhouse, but I have flooded a garden so many times because of, you know, heavy rains and hurricanes and all kind of stuff. But my little water level pipe there is well underwater, so gives you a little guess on how much water we have. My drain for this deep water culture bed right here, that thing is well underwater. Heck, the freaking 45 is underwater. I could take off that pipe, it still would be underwater. The short length of pipe. Anyway, so I was just out here. I fed these guys a couple minutes ago, and I had one of those, remember that guy from Jurassic Park where he was like, clever girl, whenever that dinosaur was about to eat him. But anyway, I had that clever girl moment here, because I threw the food in. They don't like my big pasty face peering in on them like, hey guys, what are you doing in there? You're trying to eat something? So they don't really like me. So they went away. They would come up to the surface and just start swishing their tail. And what they were doing was moving all the food into the back there where I can't see. And then they were going back there and eating it. So how about that crap? I can't even believe that. Just sounds like some kind of weird story someone tells you, and it's just, BS. Anyway, let's talk about some plants. That was the fish. Anyway, yeah, quick look around. Plants are doing good. The lettuce, all of my romaine here, I mean, look at the bottom. Looks horrible. All of them do. I mean, they look really, really bad, but it's just dying off. And they are about this tall, or they are this tall, which is taller than me. And they're really starting to go to seed, I guess, go to flower, something like that. I guess flower. That's what this iceberg over here is doing. Oh yeah, I'm pulling these carrots. Holy crap, that's a big carrot. Okay, maybe if you keep the carrots in your aquaponics for an extended period of time, they actually grow big. Because that is really big. I've never had a carrot grow like that. And anyway, what I was saying was I'm sick of these carrots, so we're going to pull them. Holy heck, look at that guy. Ew. Oh, mushy like. I wonder if the worms are eating it. Look, there's the worm. And there's some spider that was just on my hand. So maybe I will put this back in. That's cool. That's a small worm. And I haven't put worms in for last year, I guess, was the last time I put them in. So, alright. Well, I'm curious. Holy heck. Look at the size of this thing. Holy... Oh, look at that. More worms. Look at that. That's awesome. Maybe that is really helping out my system. Maybe I will go ahead and replant these just as worm food. That's really cool. Look at that guy. Come on, show how long you are. He's pretty long. Okay, so he was probably one of the ones I put in here last year, but that guy does not look like it. Yeah, that was quite a long time ago. I got a tally mark on the other garden, but I did put worms in every single one of these gardens here in the hot tub aquaponic garden and the lava rock, just these 3 beds, not the deep water culture beds. But yeah, I forgot all about that. So yeah, I've got worms, just like they say in Dumb and Dumber. I've got worms. That's what we're gonna call it. So worms. Anyway, got a little flower over here on my strawberry, and it's looking beautiful. Oh, that's right, there's 2 different plants right here. They are looking awesome, and they're very close. This is the bed right here. There's my strawberry bed where everybody's dying off. If you missed that, that's in the hot tub aquaponic garden. But these guys are doing really good. The kale right here, dinosaur kale, roar. It is looking very nice. This is in case you're new, I've got a lot of new subscribers right down here, right where that little plant growth is coming out, right where my fingers wiggling around like that worm we just saw. That was a break in the plant, whether it was at the store broken or I broke it on the way home or whatever happened, but it was broken. I call that my broken one. It's just like me, broken inside. But anyway, yeah, stupid joke. Anyway, that is my broken dinosaur kale. Rawr. I need to start doing that every time I announce that it's a dinosaur kale. Arugula. Looks like it's dead as heck, man. It looks very brown. It's Buddy in the background here. I think I was keeping it because I think those were seed pods. Well, not anymore. Oh yeah, like petrified dragonfly back here. Very weird. I was gonna toss that, but throw it in the video. Might as well let everybody else see it. Oh, totally forgot about my Brussels. All looking pretty good. We do have some veining going on and yellowing right there. I don't believe that's nitrogen. I believe that is iron. Yeah, I forgot to add iron. I was supposed to do that weeks ago in both gardens, and I didn't do it. So, just owning up to it. That's what I did. Onion. Check out that guy. Very, very nice. Looking awesome. Look at the size of these leaves. Yeah, we'll call them leaves. Whatever, these tasty looking pieces of vegetable here. But looking very nice. Got a couple bent over. One that looks goofy right there. Probably needs pulled. But look at this. Whoop. Sticking up all the way up here. So that's quite a very tall little onion. I wonder if it's doing the same thing that the carrots were doing, and it's just kind of being food for the worms. I don't know, but we'll find out soon. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's check it right now, real quick. Nope. Okay, so it looks like a scallion. It doesn't actually look like it's bulbing up on the bottom there. It just kind of looks like, you know, like a scallion, like I said already. Yeah, broccoli. Beautiful little guy. Not really doing anything yet. I don't know why, but I don't have luck with broccoli until it's like, you know, start them in the very, very early spring and they'll produce in the fall. Or, you know, vice versa. You know, start them in the fall and they produce the next fall. You know, logical stuff like that. But, yeah, I got some leaves falling off. I believe that's from the mother plant here that I'm holding up. And if I shake it, it's raining flowers. Yeah, there's another couple right over here. Got some dying off leaves here. I didn't really walk around and clear everything out yet. Figured I'd just leave it in here. There's some more of that wacky growth at the bottom. Here's the mother plant. And it is that big. Which is pretty freaking big. And all of those are... Let's see if I can focus on any of these. Nope, probably not. Yeah, these are all little seed pods. If it would focus, which it will not do. But anyway, they're all little seed pods, so I should be coming into an overabundance of broccoli. Actually, there's one back here that I won't show because it's focusing on the deep water culture bed. But these ones right back here that you can vaguely blurry, you can vaguely see, very all blurry and everything. These ones actually look like they're starting to dry out, so maybe they're going to be ready. Alright, let's move on to what the heck is going on. This is my brandy wine, and as you can see, it's not looking so hot. Oh, those are from the other plant when it was raining. But new growth, beautiful. Older growth, looking kind of crappy. Look at that leaf. That is just horrible. Kind of crappy looking leaves over here. Another. But anyway, but it does go all the way up to here where it's starting to flower again. Where was the other part that was flowering? Alright, over here. A couple flowers. Oh yeah, look at that. Pretty looking little flowers there. Which it won't focus on. But anyway, it's not looking so hot. It's very droopy-like. This guy, my Marglobe, and look at all the curled leaves. Everything's looking crazy. I quit feeding it Master Blend. This thing's pretty tall here. And it's got all kind of flowers popping off at the top here, right here. So hopefully we're going to get some tomatoes out of this guy. But it's looking very droopy and curly and all that crap down here. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that guy, but I don't know. The new growth up top always seems to look fine, and overnight it seems to look better and better, and then, you know, in the daytime it's like over 100 degrees in here. So maybe that's the problem. Oh, this carrot didn't do so hot, but still not bad for aquaponics. Normally they're very small. Because they never want to grow into where the water is. More dinosaur kale. Look at the size of this guy. Oh wait, dinosaur kale. Rawr. This guy looking very, very beautiful. Got a little pest damage coming in here, a little over here, there. But we're gonna find our little guy here sometime soon. Here's another dinosaur kale. Rawr. Over here, and another dinosaur kale. Rawr. Over here. That really amuses me. More than it should. Here is some sort of lettuce. I believe it is just iceberg or something that just bolted before it could actually give me some lettuce. All of the lettuce bolted before it could do anything. I'm not getting any salads out of these guys. My pepper, this is one that survived the winter here, and it's tiny. It's been like that since I pretty much put it in here. It's starting to get really green, so I think that it's actually starting to like this setup, and it's growing a little bit more. So, oh my, look at that. Well, we won't focus on it, but right there, there's actually a pod forming on there. So, okay, I have to correct that. We are making some progress with that little tiny pepper. So we'll see where that goes. Sorry, thinking of something else. My gigantic kale. Look at the size of this thing, man. It comes up to like almost my chin with this leaf right here. But had to point that out. But yeah, look at this, just gigantic. I still have not tried it. Keep getting some older, crappy looking leaves. It wasn't the whole leaf. But anyway, really haven't tried any of it. I just haven't been in a cooking mode, so just haven't been exploring that kale chip thing. I really want to try kale chips, so I am going to do it. Just FYI, I will be doing it sometime. My cabbage. This is awesome. I think this is the best I've ever had cabbage so far. They are looking very nice. Look how big and broad. They're taking up like almost half the bed just for those 3 plants. So where's the drain? Oh man, drain's over here. Shoot. That means the roots are probably going to be going into the drain. I'm gonna have to check that whenever I'm done shooting. That's another thing. Try to plant your plants that will have crazy roots, like tomatoes and stuff like that. Basil, any of your herbs, and mint. Anything like that, keep them away from your drain in a ebb and flow system like this, or deep water culture as well, because they will clog up the drain, or your intake too. I showed that last year. Last year with the tomato that grew up that pipe over there, the water that comes in right there. It completely stopped the entire thing up because it grew up into the pipe and there was so much root mass that it was all done. So, also I'll be talking about that stuff tomorrow when we come back here for the hydro tube. You can already guess what that is. Here is the deep water culture bed cabbage. They are just way bigger. And there's 3 of them over here as well. Looking very, very nice. Can't really see anything in there, but I mean, these leaves feel real crispy, and that looks like little pest droppings there. I don't see any pest damage except for me touching it. But we'll have to give that a once over. My romaine over here in the deep water culture bed, it's about to start flowering. The other stuff is flowering, and this one is about to flower. That's those guys. My Lorange strawberry. Hey, look at that. Got a strawberry. Did it rot on the bottom? No, it's not even done on the bottom. Beautiful. There we go. Just set that in the cup there. Off of the wet wood here. Particle board. Not good. Used regular plywood. Way better. Didn't I have something else that I'm missing in? Oh yeah, this guy. My tomato that was in the hydroponics, it just started looking really bad, so I threw it in here. And it just kept on looking worse and worse, and that's what it's at. So, mint. Speaking of things taking over your garden, here is a whole pile of mint. 3 cups worth. 3-inch cups, that is. And, yeah, they are gigantic. I bet the root mass isn't that big. Okay, really thought that root mass would be a lot bigger. Brussels. Look at my Brussels. So awesome. I love Brussels sprouts. I can't wait until they are ready. Iceberg. I've got a bunch of that. We'll get to that in a second. The other Brussels over here. And look, that's the other ones over there. And yeah, it's kind of weird. There's some yellowing of a leaf. One in the back there, one right up front. This guy, not so much. But over there, almost all of them have at least 1 or 2 leaves that are kind of yellowing up a little bit. Which is very weird. Get by the construction zone over there. And I'm probably right in the fan. Yeah, dinosaur kale. Rawr, looking awesome over here. Totally cracks me up. Anyway, yeah, it's looking pretty good. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up for childish behavior. Also have my mint here. It's hanging off. Check out how gigantic this root mass is, and it's starting to tug on the the dinosaur kale. So this guy is probably going to be one of those pull it up to here and just snip off the roots kind of deals, like I don't ever want to do with any other plant. But I really needed to get rid of that mint, like, I don't know, months ago, and I still haven't done it. All of my iceberg here, it's all going to seed. I didn't get any iceberg out of any of these plants here. They all just went to seed or died. But that's how it goes. Kind of like that. It's really cheap at the store, so I can go there and grab some, but I like growing it every year anyway. But I'm going to try doing it through the winter and see how that actually works. Maybe I'll actually be able to grow some of that stuff. But alrighty, my twist tie here that I use to clean out my nozzles in the aeroponic type garden over there. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with these carrots over here. I'm going to do something. I'm probably just going to put them right back in for the worms, and they'll be there to annoy me in the next video. And yeah, that's it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come back tomorrow, and we're going to be looking at that back wall there, the hydro tube, and how it's doing. Everybody is doing awesome, as you can see. But we'll check that out. Always on Tuesdays, we've got the hot tub aquaponic garden over here, and super hots, all planted out in their new gardens right here. Probably going to figure out a way to interconnect all of these gardens together. That'll be in the future. got plans over there. That is in the future, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you can come back and check out what I've got growing on over here. And don't forget to do all that, yeah, throw me a comment down below and do all that fun, happy social media stuff down below. And I will catch you in the next video. Till then, later.